What attracts them to your magazine? I try to attract indie music fans to my magazine with an eye-catching front cover, contents page and double page spread. On my front cover I got an indie music artist to try and look as indie as possible, to hope that this would help attract people's attention if they saw my magazine in a supermarket. My main image is of a white male holding a guitar who is dressed indie with wristbands on his hands with scruffy messy hair. I did this so that people would know that this is an indie magazine. I also tried to have a large eye-catching title. My magazine is called Indie Sound, as in a large burgundy coloured font at the top of the page, so it stands out for the readers to see, especially on the grey background. On my front cover I also have real band names in hope that the readers may find some artists that they like on there. I also tried to give it an interesting, unusual colour scheme of burgundy, black and white. I chose these colours because they all stand out from each other. Also on my front cover I hope that my incentive attracts people's attention to buy my magazine. I hope the readers like my puff and what there is to win, as I think that this may encourage them to buy my magazine, as well as the price of my magazine. On my contents page I tried to make this eye-catching with 4 images that are plotted around the page. I have 2 pictures of live acts, one close-up with a musical artist, and then a picture from a festival that I went to. All of my images are colourful, so they stand out from the background, and it also has a little introduction on to what page they are on, which can be seen on the image. I also think that the audience will like how my contents page is set out, as it is easy for the readers to read the article they are interested in, as I have broken it down into 3 columns. Next to the article, they all have page numbers, so that they can quickly flick to the article they would like to read about. I also hope that the readers may like the font of the writing that I have got on my contents page, as I hope that it is easy for them to read. I hope that the audience likes my colour scheme on this page, as I hope that all of my writing would stand out and would be easy for them to read. On my double page spread I have laid out my pages so that there is my main image on the right side of the page and my article on the left hand side of the page. I set it out like this so that it is easy to read. My main image on my double page spread is of my artist sitting on a fence, and the mise en scène is in a countryside path with trees behind him. He is using direct mode of address, which I think entices the audience to read my article more. My title of the artist name, Ewan Elder, is clearly displayed at the top of the page. It is in the biggest font on the page, in burgundy letters, so the audience knows whom the article is about. I have a pull quote that comes from the article with Ewan. I put the pull quote on the picture so it stands out more for the readers to read. I also have a stand first to introduce who Ewan is before going into the article and explaining what he wants to become. I put in a drop cap so the reader of the article will know where the interview starts. I also split it up into 3 columns so it is easier for the reader to read.